Hello and welcome back to Earth Defense Force. So today's mission is Thunder. Enemy motherships have invaded the city. Though formidable, if we can shoot them down, the Ravagers will suffer a great blow. The hopes of our allies across the world lie with us, so they've offered their support. We're all in this together after all. We must destroy the motherships and we'll also have to deal with their escorts. Focus on the defense squads first, then strike hard. So, that being said, using Governor and the Stingray rocket launcher. And if this sounds a little off to everyone, it's because I'm attempting a new recording style. I'm trying to figure out a way that I can expedite my editing process and get these videos out faster and on a more consistent basis. So my goal is to get them out quickly, but have them sound good and actually have them out at like noon instead of whenever they get done on the day they get finished. Yay, shield bearers. Yeah, that worked. I didn't think it would. Though admittedly I just jumped under his foot, which is insane. No, you don't run. Wow. I didn't think I was gonna one-tap him with this shotgun. It's good, but I didn't think it was one-tap potential. Well, might as well go find these guys over here and just jump them.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's up there, causing problems. Yeah, backtracking to what I had said, I want to get my editing process a little bit better because, you know, the big release season's around the corner, so I want to be able to put out more and keep roughly the same quality. I mean, the biggest thing is audio quality. Wow, that was like right to my face. And I think for the most part I should be able to keep that under control. Oh yeah, I remember parts of this. Granted, actually a few missions do this exact same thing where you start fighting like ground guys and then they just decide to drop everything. it becomes the kitchen sink strategy of throw everything you have. Which always ends up playing into the only use shotguns because they're the best meta. Okay. That was interesting bit of juggling there. Since Street Fighter, you can't just start juggling people after hitting them a couple times. Yeah, for EDF 5, I found out they're replacing these, I guess drones would be the best title. They're replacing them with actual, like, flying saucers that just have 4 guns on them and just hover, so you don't have to deal with the annoyance of shooting them and watching them just ricochet around. And that I'm really pleased about, because they used to have that in, I want to say it was Earth Defense Force 2025? I don't remember exactly which EDF, but I know it was in one of the games for a while. Granted, I think 2025 was the game that came out. I think it was American made actually. And it wasn't too great because it really kind of broke away from the regular EDF format. Which is kind of bizarre to think this franchise has a format. But it was, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it, more story-based, in a sense. Like, it wasn't just, oh, you're deployed to insert random Japanese location here. It was, you were sent to a specific place, and then different parts of the larger area would become available. It was an interesting design. But if it went without the EDF logo, or like title, and was just marketed as something else, I think it would have done a lot better. But that's, you know, that's usually the curse of when you do a game different from the rest of your franchise. If you market it as something completely different, it'll probably do better. Because otherwise everybody complains about the initial thing. And saying, why did you change, you know, this, that, the other thing? Why is everything... Okay, it's just the dirt. The dust. I was like, why is everything turning reddish? I don't remember that. Yeah, I thought I was really torn between taking this launcher and I have one that fires... I've used it before, it's the single shot launcher, it just has really big blast radius, but I figured in terms of raw damage output, it's actually vastly inferior, because it's 1200 damage in a 10 meter radius, but a 4-second reload, but the launcher I'm using is 500 per rocket, 4 rockets, full auto, or well, it'll fire automatically, but it isn't like actual full auto. And then it only has, I believe, a 1.5 second reload speed. So in the time of just reloading, I can get 2 reloads in. So I'm doing 4K at that point.
Deploy the fencer team as backup. The operation's ahead. All units retreat.
I always forget how short these missions are. Hey, well, it's actually a terrible version, but the Fork A-15 is actually a really good launcher, if I remember correctly. But that is all for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.